Skrillex. Murder on my mind, it's time to pray to God. My revolver's.
Now I know for a simple fact that, a lot of people probably wasn't even they wouldn't even go check this joint out, man. This shit is not even that bad. But it's kinda late. You know what I mean? It's like damn near 4 in the morning. But I just had to talk about this album, man. Whew. Where do we begin? Okay, the first couple things that I didn't really like about it, okay, they got the Eminem track, but it's not new. It's off I do believe the Eminem show, the Without Me record. So I'm like, all right, that's fair. We heard it before. It is what it is. Then they used a couple old school joints that your grandparents, maybe your parents, you know what I mean, depending on what year they was born, probably know these records. Um, Slipping in the Darkness by War. Everybody should know who War is. Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival. And then they did Panic at the Disco remade a record by Queen called Bohemian Rhapsody. That was kind of like, okay, that ain't too bad. You know what I mean? And then the crazy shit is about listening to this shit on Apple Music. They got like 3 records that you basically can only hear when you buy the album. So that was, very difficult. But it's not that bad. The first single they dropped off was Sucker for Pain. I'm hearing a lot of people don't really fuck with this record. Damn, that's crazy. I think I fuck with it. I like it. It's different. It got Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, Imagine Dragons, I think Ty Dolla $ign, Logic, and I think I'm forgetting somebody that's on the record, but that's a dope record. I fuck with it. The production, just the features by itself. Then you got Skrillex and Rick Ross starting the album off with Purple Lamborghini. That shit was just crazy. The beat was hard as fuck. I like the little added background vocals that was in the record. Ross did his thing on it. 21 Pilots record was actually good. Heathens, good lyrics. I definitely thought the hook was catchy. Kind of like Be Aware, you know what I mean? We the Heathens. If you know what a heathen is, then you basically get it. The Action Bronson record was cool, featuring Mark Ronson. And Dan Everbeck, Standing in the Rain. Thought it was cool. I had to listen to it a couple times though. I didn't like the Kalani record, the Gangster record. I feel like she kind of went, downward ever since that so-called suicide attempt. Kevin Gates record was a standout. I definitely feel he should have. I don't know if he kept this for his album, but that was definitely a good record. Dark beat, good message in the record. His flow was there, deep lyrics. And I was like, wow, that's kind of different for a soundtrack record. Grace featuring G-Eazy, that was a good song. You Don't Owe Me. Basically just saying, you know what I mean, you don't own me, you know what I mean, I do what I do, you know what I mean, and I let you do what you do, but don't try to control me. Skylar Grey record was good. It reminded me of a song off of Yeezus, I think Black Skinhead, if you listen to it, you know what I mean. I definitely enjoyed the hook, and she actually was kind of rapping on there. It was an awesome record, by the way. The Grimes record I fuck with, didn't know too much about her, and I was like, oh, it's a chick. I'm like, damn, that shit dope as fuck. I fuck with that. I definitely fuck with the Panic at the Disco remake. And the last 3 records was, 2 of them was okay, and 1 I didn't fuck with. But overall, this was a solid soundtrack. Definitely surprised me, man. I fuck with like 10 of these joints. I get this shit a 7.5 out of 10. As far as production, 7.5 out of 10. But I mean, I really don't listen to a lot of soundtracks. Y'all know that. But I just wanted to just check this out because of the track list was very versatile. I was like, wow, Ross, Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, Action Bronson, Kevin Gates. I'm like, I'm gonna check this out. And I actually may go pick this up later on today. I don't know if Target got it or Best Buy got it, but I'm definitely looking forward to picking it up. So y'all already know what it is with that. But I definitely feel like it's something on here for everybody, and I think that's the main thing that stood out to me. It was like, wow, no matter what genre of music you like, you know what I mean? It's something on here from everybody, for everybody. You know what I mean? No matter what you like. And it may be stuff on here that you may, like a genre you may not listen to, and you listen to it and be like, okay, this song is kind of catchy, because it definitely put me on to a couple new artists that I didn't really, listen to or whatever. I know who Panic at the Disco is. Skylar Grey, of course, I reviewed her project. And yeah, man, but definitely I feel like it's a good body of work as far as the soundtrack goes. They have this, and then they have the Suicide Squad, the original motion picture project, where it got like I really don't know what that's about to tell you the truth. I'm not even gonna sit here and bullshit like I do, but I definitely fuck with it. And if you checked it out, let me know what 5 songs you think are dope off this. You know, I definitely feel like it's worth the money. It's worth checking out. And they started off great with Ross. I think that was a good way to go. And it ended kind of like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's a good